Eamonn Holmes has been a familiar face in British broadcasting, the calm, witty, and reassuring voice of morning television. From This Morning to GB News, his charm, humor, and warmth have made him one of the most respected presenters in the industry. But behind his steady smile and professional grace, Eamonn has been fighting a private struggle that recently brought both him and his beloved wife, Ruth Langsford, to tears. Those close to the couple say it began quietly. Eamonn had been pushing through pain for months, determined to keep working despite growing discomfort. He brushed it off as exhaustion, the kind that comes from long years of early mornings and relentless schedules. But when the pain worsened, doctors urged him to slow down and undergo a series of tests. Then came the moment that no one was prepared for. Sitting in the doctor's office, hand in hand with Ruth, Eamonn finally heard the truth. Though he hasn't shared every detail publicly, insiders describe the moment as life-changing. The news left him emotional, his usually confident demeanor replaced by deep reflection and visible heartbreak. He's always been the strong one, a family friend revealed. Hearing the doctor's words hit him hard, but seeing Ruth's tears made it even harder. She's always been his rock. For Ruth Langsford, the woman who has stood by Eamonn through every high and low, the news was almost too much to bear. Those who know her say she's been doing her best to stay strong for him, even as her heart breaks behind closed doors. She's incredibly devoted, one close colleague shared. When she's on TV, she holds it together with that trademark smile, but when the cameras stop rolling, the worry is written all over her face. The couple, who have been together for more than 2 decades, have always been open about their love and the ups and downs of marriage. But this time, Ruth has chosen to stay quiet, focusing instead on supporting Eamonn as he faces this private health battle. At this time, Ruth has chosen to stay quiet, focusing instead on supporting Eamonn as he faces this private health battle. At this time, Ruth has chosen to stay quiet, focusing instead on supporting Eamonn as he faces this private health battle. At this time, Ruth has chosen to stay quiet, focusing instead on supporting Eamonn as he faces this private health battle. Despite the setback, Eamonn's determination remains unshaken. Known for his professionalism, he has continued to appear on screen, refusing to let his struggles define him. However, viewers have noticed the change, the slower movements, the softer tone, and the occasional pained expression that flashes across his face before he quickly hides it behind a smile. During a recent broadcast, Eamonn briefly addressed his absence and hinted at the truth. "I've had a rough time lately, but I'm getting through it, one step at a time, and I'm so grateful for the love and patience I've had around me." It was a simple statement, but one that spoke volumes. If there's one thing this difficult journey has shown, it's the unshakable bond between Eamonn and Ruth. Over the years, they've weathered professional challenges, public scrutiny, and personal loss. Now, this new chapter has brought them even closer. They've been each other's everything, a source shared. Eamonn often says that Ruth's laughter is what keeps him going. Even when things are hard, she manages to make him smile. The couple have been spending more time at home together, focusing on rest, family, and simple joys. Quiet mornings, home-cooked meals, and evenings spent reminiscing about their early days in television. Strength, hope, and love, fans from around the world have flooded social media with love and encouragement, sending messages like, "Stay strong, Eamonn, we're all behind you," and "You've given us laughter for years, now it's our turn to lift you up." In a heartfelt message to his supporters, Eamonn recently shared, "I'm learning to slow down and appreciate the little things. Life has a way of reminding us what really matters: love, health, and family. And I'm lucky to have all 3. As Ruth continues to stand by his side, their story has become a moving reminder of what true love looks like. Not the perfect smiles on television, but the quiet strength shared between 2 people who refuse to let go. And though the journey may be difficult, one thing remains certain. Eamonn Holmes' courage and Ruth Langsford's love will carry them through every storm, together.